In the heart of the American wilderness, the gray wolf roams, a magnificent embodiment of nature's raw power and beauty. With piercing eyes and a haunting howl that echoes through the mountains, this apex predator is both revered and reviled, a symbol of nature's untamed spirit. Yet beneath the surface, a deep-rooted controversy stirs, a clash between conservation efforts and human misconceptions. As we delve into the world of the American gray wolf, we uncover the layers of mystery that shroud its existence. These social creatures, often misunderstood, play a pivotal role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. They regulate deer populations, promote biodiversity, and restore health to the lands they traverse. But how does society truly perceive this noble beast? Are they viewed as guardians of the wild, or as threats to livestock and human safety? Documentaries capturing the wolves' ethereal grace reveal the complexity of their behavior and the familial bonds they form. Yet this portrayal contrasts sharply with narratives of fear and loathing that permeate popular culture. The questions loom larger. In light of their crucial ecological role, can we reconcile our fears and appreciate the gray wolf's true nature? Or will they remain trapped in a conflict between admiration and animosity? The American gray wolf, a stunning example of evolutionary adaptation, traces its origins back to the late Pleistocene era. These majestic creatures are believed to have descended from a common ancestor shared with domestic dogs, showcasing a remarkable journey through time. With their extensive range across North America, gray wolves have evolved to withstand varied ecosystems, embodying the resilience of nature's design. Physically, the gray wolf exhibits striking traits that enhance its survival. Muscular bodies supporting strong limbs allow for swift movement, while their keen senses of smell and hearing finely tune them to the subtleties of their environment. Their thick fur coats, varying in color from gray to black to white, not only provide camouflage but protect them from harsh weather. This adaptation is crucial, as these wolves often traverse challenging terrains in search of prey, showcasing their exceptional endurance. Moreover, the intelligence of the gray wolf shines brightly in its intricate social structure. Living in packs, they exhibit strong social bonds and elaborate communication methods, utilizing vocalizations, body language, and scent marking. Their hunting tactics mirror their social dynamics, relying on coordinated teamwork to bring down larger prey, ensuring the survival of the pack. This combination of intelligence, physical prowess, and social cooperation truly marks the gray wolf as a unique and formidable predator in the wild, reminding us of the complexity and beauty of wildlife. In the intricate world of the wolf pack, understanding alpha dynamics, loyalty, and discipline reveals the heart of the wolf society. Each member plays a crucial role, with the alpha pair leading the way and exemplifying the strength that binds the pack together. This hierarchy is not just about dominance. It is a symbiotic relationship built on trust and mutual respect. The alpha pair nurtures the young and protects the pack, embodying the essence of guardianship within their realm. The commitment to loyalty is paramount in the wolf pack. Each wolf understands its position, contributing to a tight-knit community that survives and thrives together. Through howling, they communicate effectively, reinforcing social bonds and coordinating strategies essential for hunting and protecting their territory. This harmonious existence showcases a remarkable balance of power, where discipline ensures that every member strives to uphold the values of the pack, creating an unyielding camaraderie that transcends individual desires. Hunting techniques are a primary focus of the pack's survival, highlighting both ambush and stamina chases as their strategies. In ambush, wolves use their keen senses to locate prey and position themselves strategically to outmaneuver their target. The thrill of the chase kicks in as they rely on their acute instincts, coordinating movements seamlessly, an embodiment of teamwork in motion. On the other hand, stamina chases involve pursuing prey over great distances, showcasing the endurance and resilience of the pack. This is where discipline truly shines, as every wolf must maintain its stamina, pushing through fatigue to ensure the success of the hunt. The importance of each member within the pack cannot be overstated. From the skilled scouts who detect threats to the caretakers who nurture the pups, every role is vital for the pack's success. The social structure ensures that knowledge is passed down, allowing the next generation to learn hunting techniques and social behaviors essential for survival. When the pack works as one, they strengthen their potential, enabling them not only to hunt, but also to fend off threats from apex predators and rival packs. Their unified front speaks volumes about the strength of loyalty and collaboration, the bedrock of the wolf society. In the vast tapestry of North America's wilderness, two iconic canids, the gray wolf and the coyote, occupy different ecological roles and exhibit distinct physical and behavioral traits that set them apart. The gray wolf, majestic and robust, typically weighs between 50 to 110 pounds and possesses a thick, luscious coat, often ranging from black to gray. In contrast, the coyote, more slender and smaller, usually weighs around 24 to 46 pounds, donning a more varied fur color, often with a rusty tint, allowing it to blend seamlessly into diverse landscapes. Behaviorally, gray wolves are social creatures known for their strong pack dynamics. They cooperate in hunting and child rearing, showcasing a sophisticated social structure led by an alpha pair. Their prey generally includes larger mammals like deer and elk, and their hunting often involves strategic teamwork. Coyotes, however, are more solitary or found in small family groups, displaying opportunistic feeding behaviors. They thrive on a varied diet, from small mammals to fruits, allowing them to adapt easily to urban environments where food sources are abundant. The ecological niches both species occupy diverge significantly. Gray wolves act as apex predators, maintaining healthy ecosystems by controlling the populations of large herbivores. Their presence influences the distribution and behavior of other wildlife, highlighting their critical role in ecosystem balance. Coyotes, being mesopredators, fill in the gaps left by wolves in areas where they have been extirpated. Their adaptability enables them to survive in diverse ecosystems, often leading to increased competition with smaller predator species, which can alter local food webs. When gray wolves vanish from an ecosystem, a notable phenomenon occurs. The coyote population experiences a boom. This surge can lead to overgrazing as coyotes take advantage of the unregulated herbivore numbers. The absence of wolves also generates a cascade of ecological effects, disrupting the natural balance and resulting in detrimental shifts within the ecosystem, illustrating the profound impact gray wolves have on their surroundings. Understanding the differences between these two remarkable canids is essential, as their survival and interdependence play crucial roles in maintaining the health of their habitats. In 1995, the sprawling landscapes of Yellowstone National Park echoed with the howls of wolves once more, a remarkable revival of an apex predator following decades of absence. The reintroduction of the gray wolf was not just an act of ecological restoration. It was part of a grander narrative of reclaiming a delicate ecological balance. As these majestic creatures adjusted to their new surroundings, their presence began to weave back into the fabric of the park's ecosystem. The impact of the gray wolf's return reverberated through the region, initiating a powerful phenomenon known as trophic cascade. With wolves back in their rightful place at the top of the food chain, elk populations, whose unchecked growth had led to overgrazing, were controlled. This reduction in elk allowed for vegetation to flourish, providing refuge for various other species. Aspens, willows, and cottonwoods thrived, transforming riparian zones and creating habitats for songbirds and beavers alike. The harmonious dance of nature was restored. The positive ripple effects extended beyond biodiversity. They enriched the experience for visitors flocking to Yellowstone. Ecotourism surged as nature enthusiasts came to witness wolves in their natural habitat. Guided wolf sightings enhanced the visitor experience, drawing attention to the park's rich offerings of wildlife. Photographers, hikers, and families marveled at the wolves' elusive beauty, their presence a testament to nature's resiliency. With each trip into the wilderness, stories of successful encounters spread like wildfire, further promoting tourism. Through educational programs and wildlife tours, Visitors learned about the critical role of wolves and the importance of biodiversity. These experiences deepened the public's understanding of ecosystems and cultivated a sense of stewardship vital for future conservation efforts. Yellowstone became a living classroom, fostering a greater appreciation for the balance between predator and prey, the interconnectedness of species, and the necessity of protecting these wild places. In conclusion, the reintroduction of the gray wolf to Yellowstone is a shining example of ecological restoration, leading to vibrant ecosystems and enhanced tourism. As these wolves continue to roam the rugged terrains, they embody the resilience of nature, reminding us of the profound impacts that one species can have on an entire ecosystem. The success of this initiative not only rejuvenated a park, but became a beacon of hope and inspiration for wildlife conservation around the globe. Gray wolves, revered as one of North America's top predators, play an essential role as keystone species within their ecosystems. Their presence triggers a cascade of effects that influence both animal populations and vegetation, ultimately shaping the habitats they inhabit. By keeping herbivore populations in check, these magnificent creatures maintain a balance that supports a diverse range of life. The impact of gray wolves on deer and elk populations is particularly significant. In regions where wolves roam freely, the density of these herbivores tends to decrease. Without wolves, deer and elk numbers can explode, leading to overgrazing and destruction of young saplings and shrubs. This unchecked grazing alters the landscape, which can result in reduced biodiversity and the decline of various plant species. When wolves are present, the behavior of these ungulates changes as they become increasingly wary, avoiding areas where wolf presence is detected. This behavior allows vegetation to thrive in previously overgrazed areas, restoring not only plant life, but also the entire ecosystem's health. The effects of gray wolves extend beyond just animal populations. They play a crucial role in maintaining river ecosystems as well. One fascinating outcome observed in national parks such as Yellowstone is the phenomenon of trophic cascade. As wolves reduce the numbers of deer and elk, the decreased browsing pressure allows willow and aspen trees to regenerate along riverbanks. Consequently, this rejuvenation stabilizes the banks, reducing erosion and fostering healthier waterways. The recovery of vegetation along riverbanks also creates habitats for various birds, beavers, and other wildlife, illustrating the multifaceted benefits derived from the presence of wolves. Real-world data, along with insights from biologists, corroborate these dynamics, demonstrating the vital role of gray wolves in supporting complex ecosystems. Interviews with wildlife biologists reveal that in areas where wolves were reintroduced, there was a marked improvement in biodiversity and habitat stability. They express concern over the consequences of wolf population declines and stress the importance of preserving these apex predators. Through their hunting prowess and influence on prey behavior, gray wolves wield power both over the species they hunt and the broader environment, whether through landscape changes or biodiversity support. Their role as keystone species highlights the intricate connections within ecosystems and emphasizes the necessity of conservation efforts to maintain these ecological relationships. The journey of the Endangered Species Act, ESA, begins in the early 1970s, a time when the roar of iconic species, such as the American gray wolf, echoed less frequently through the forests of the United States. Under mounting pressure from conservationists, the Act was born in 1973, designed to protect threatened and endangered species and their habitats, a legislative lifeline for countless species on the brink of extinction. Yet the path to conservation has not come without friction. The dance between state and federal control has sparked heated debates over environmental governance. While federal laws enforce conservation, many states argue for local autonomy, believing they can manage their resources more efficiently. Disputes often arise when states wish to exploit their natural resources, creating a battleground of interests where wildlife protection is weighed against economic development. This dichotomy encapsulates the ongoing struggle in conservation battles across the nation, where each side presents its case amid growing tensions. As we look at the current legal status of species like the American gray wolf, varying protections across regions highlight a patchwork of conservation efforts. In some areas, wolves have been removed from the endangered species list, allowing state management of populations, while in others they remain under federal protection. This inconsistency creates a complex narrative where success stories coexist with ongoing threats to species survival, reflecting the precarious balance of nature and human activity in different states. The legal status of endangered species continues to evolve as conservation battles intensify in response to climate change, habitat loss, and human habits. Regions in the western United States, for example, see extensive legal efforts focused on large carnivores, while in the southeast the focus shifts to habitat conservation for smaller, lesser-known species. These localized efforts are crucial for ensuring that every thread in the web of life is preserved, pointing to the importance of robust ecological policy in fostering a sustainable future. In conclusion, the timeline of the Endangered Species Act protection illustrates the dynamic interplay between conservation goals and legal frameworks. As advocates of wildlife and policymakers navigate these challenges, the fate of the American gray wolf and other endangered species hangs in the balance, reminding us all of our role in the greater tapestry of life. The continued push for effective conservation efforts reflects our collective responsibility to ensure that the melodies of nature resonate across generations to come. In recent years, the clash between farmers and ranchers on one side and wildlife conservationists on the other has become a poignant narrative marked by misunderstandings and myths. Many perceive wolves as a threat, attributing livestock losses solely to predation without considering the complex realities of agricultural life. In fact, data reveals that livestock deaths from other causes often exceed those attributed to wolves. This false perception fosters an animosity towards these majestic creatures, overshadowing their ecological role and the benefits of a balanced coexistence. Amidst these rising tensions, non-lethal solutions have emerged as pivotal innovations to mitigate conflicts. Techniques such as livestock protection dogs, specialized fencing, and aversive conditioning offer effective means to safeguard livestock without resorting to lethal measures. These strategies not only diminish predation incidents, but also cultivate a culture of coexistence. With a focus on understanding wolf behavior and fostering resilience within the livestock industry, these methods cast a glimmer of hope for harmonious living. Furthermore, well-structured programs promoting wolf coexistence strategies are making headway, countering prevailing misconceptions with evidence-based approaches. Organizations are increasingly providing training and funding to farmers and ranchers, facilitating the adoption of non-lethal measures. The focus on wildlife conservation funding in the USA enhances these efforts, channeling necessary resources towards effective management practices that reconceptualize the human-wildlife relationship. By laying a foundation built on collaboration, data, and proactive strategies, communities stand to benefit from preserving biodiversity while ensuring livestock protection. Conclusively, the path forward involves dismantling myths and embracing a cooperative approach toward wildlife conservation. Farmers and ranchers, when equipped with reliable information and access to support programs, can bridge the gap between agricultural interests and wildlife preservation. Promoting understanding and respect for wolves, alongside proven coexistence practices, fosters an environment where agriculture and wildlife can thrive side by side, securing a rich ecological tapestry for future generations. Thus, it's imperative to invest in education and open dialogues to harmonize human and wildlife interactions, paving the way for a mutually beneficial coexistence. The future of the gray wolf hangs in a delicate balance, influenced significantly by climate change and habitat loss. As temperatures rise and ecosystems shift, the vibrant landscapes that wolves once roamed are increasingly fragmenting. The biomes they depend upon are altering, leading to a decline in prey availability and modifications of their natural territories. This shift not only endangers the species, but disrupts the intricate ecological fabric in which they play a vital role as apex predators, maintaining the health of their ecosystems. Genetic diversity is another pressing concern for the gray wolf, exacerbated by climate pressures. As habitats shrink and populations dwindle, the likelihood of inbreeding rises, threatening the wolves' adaptive capabilities. This diminished genetic diversity can lead to increased susceptibility to diseases and reduced overall fitness. The implications extend beyond survival, as genetic bottlenecks can curtail essential traits that enable adaptability to shifting environmental conditions, which is particularly crucial in a rapidly changing climate. However, hope remains as youth and technology step into the conservation spotlight to salvage the future of the gray wolf. The integration of advanced technologies such as GPS collars and drones empowers conservationists to monitor wolf populations and their behaviors with unprecedented precision. These tools are revolutionizing how we gather data, enabling agile responses to changes in the wolf's habitat and their social structures. Young conservationists are leveraging this technology to engage communities and raise awareness about the gray wolf's plight, cultivating a new generation of stewards committed to environmental preservation. The marriage of technology with the passion of youth creates a powerful movement towards conservation. Innovative data analysis can unveil patterns lost to traditional tracking methods, allowing for targeted conservation strategies that adapt to the wolves' needs. By harnessing social media and public outreach, this younger generation is fostering a narrative that transforms the gray wolf from a misunderstood predator to a symbol of ecological resilience, advocating for policies that support their survival. Ultimately, the future of the gray wolf lies at the intersection of climate action, genetic health, and technological innovation. Preserving the habitats they rely on is paramount, but so is ensuring the genetic viability of the remaining populations. Through a united effort that combines the audacity of youth with cutting-edge technology, we can turn the tide for the gray wolf, ensuring their howls resonate through the forests for generations to come. As the sun sets over uncharted territories, the haunting howl of the American gray wolf reverberates through the landscape, stirring a primal connection within us. These majestic creatures, standing as apex predators, symbolize the wilderness that thrives in harmony, echoing the call we must heed. Preserve the untamed beauty of our world. Their presence is not just a testament to nature's power, but a reminder of the delicate balance we must nurture. Understanding wolves means grasping their role as guardians of ecosystems. They sculpt the very fabric of their habitat, fostering diversity and resilience. When we recognize the pivotal influence these animals wield, we unveil the intricate web of life they uphold. Their stories, interwoven with countless other species, unfold a rich narrative that has persisted through millennia, inviting us to delve deeper into nature's tapestry. Yet with their magnificence comes responsibility. Our actions determine the fate of these remarkable wolves and their wild homes. It is an urgent call to arms, conserving landscapes, advocating against poaching, and fostering empathy for all beings that share this earth. By protecting our wilderness, we ensure that the chorus of wolves continues to resonate, inspiring generations to come. In this journey, we encourage all to explore more about these magnificent creatures in upcoming episodes. Together, let us embark on a quest for understanding, preservation, and action, igniting a shared passion for the wilderness that aligns our hearts with the wild's timeless call. The wolves beckon. Will you answer the call?